Hey guys, so first thing I want to talk to you all about is a grimoire. I figured this is a very good place to start because you can learn a little bit more about me, what I find important, what I will be finding important in the future that goes in here, all that sort of thing. So this notebook is 160 pages of lined paper, and I got it from Barnes & Noble for $15, I believe. I was debating getting a leather notebook, but I try to use vegan friendly things, very for cruelty free and all that sort of thing. So as much as I love the aesthetic of a leather journal, I found quite a few faux leather ones on Etsy. So if you're interested in that leather look, I will link you to some really adorable faux leather journals down below. I might transition to that eventually, but for right now this is good because faux leather journals can be expensive, and this channel is going to be pretty friendly for those of us that are on a budget because I am broke. So this is what it looks like. It's blue, it has, the sun on there and the gold overlay, and it's definitely over top. It's not necessarily embedded in. I kind of like that textural feel. It's got gold lined pages, which I think is kind of cute. And of course it's got that, bookmark sort of thing. So when you first open mine, it has that gold here. My name and my phone number is at the top just in case I lose it. You never know. So the first thing that I open it up to when I open is my moon correspondence, my moon phases. These are very important to me. I follow the moon phases very closely, and I find that's very important for my magic and my craft personally. So I like to have that probably in the very front. I can't draw, so I did watercolor on all of my pages. So that way, just so it adds a little bit of color, it's not so flat and plain. So I just have, my my moon correspondences, my moon phase correspondences. And if you would like a video on those, I will be happy to do those as well. Next, I have my color correspondences, which is why this is a rainbow. So this is good for candles, for flowers, things that have color in them, things that, you would like to add to a spell maybe, or even to a sigil. If you draw sigils and you want to have them extra powerful, then you can add that on here. For example, if you're drawing a sigil for financial gain, you might want to draw it in a gold gel pen or a gold marker, and that'll help, increase the power of said sigil. Fun fact. So moving on, I have a couple pages of gems and crystals correspondences, things that, are very important to me. I love crystals. Crystals are very, very important to me. I like to have them around. And so this is just a nice little way I did it. Like I said, I can't draw, so I wrote everything down first, and then I overlaid the top with watercolor to match the color of the stone. For the next 12 pages are just the full moon correspondences for each month. So what I am going to do on this channel is, as each month approaches, I will talk to you guys about that full moon, the correspondences with it, and maybe give you guys some practices to do to set up for the full moon. Because along with your full moon, along with your full moon correspondences, you have your, along with the moon phase correspondences, you have your full moon for the month correspondences. And it's nice to just keep that in mind, especially if you are Wiccan and you follow the goddess. As you know, I'm sure the moon is a very big part of Wiccan practice, so this is kind of nice to have. So these are just, once again, the colors are at the top corner to correspond with that month because I can't draw, so I just decided to color everything. I might go back and, overlay some more color if I feel the need to. And then from there it's empty because I am lazy and because I have school and I can't always work on my grimoire, and that's okay. A lot of people, I am in an online coven, and we always talk about how, oh gosh, we need to work on our grimoire, we need to work on our book of shadows, all this stuff. And, while these are very important to our craft, don't freak out if you can't work on it every day. I try to work on it every day. I try to have at least one page in every day because I find it's a very good way for me to meditate and calm myself down, especially at the end of the day. But I just don't have time all the time for it, and that's okay. If you can't work on it that day, that's fine. I promise, nothing's gonna happen. Your deity is not gonna smite you for not working on your grimoire. It needs to be personal, and if you need to take your time on it, then take your time on it because you should be proud of it. I'm going to link you to a beautiful video by a YouTuber named Herspeak down below on rocking your grimoire and all of her ideas and things that she can put in your grimoire. She also has a lovely video about 304.5 prompts to put in your grimoire. I'll link that down below as well to give you guys a little bit of a heads up to follow. So this is my grimoire. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be documenting as I put more pages in here how I do it. I'm going to document for you how I write my pages and how I do the watercolor if that's something you're interested in. Remember, have a magical week, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.